I'm a romantic. Like, I do live with my boyfriend. I majored in women's studies in college, which is funny. And I wrote my thesis on the idea. It's like such a hacky premise, and I actually wrote my thesis on it because I didn't know. I wrote my thesis on the idea that men and women, I believe men and women are the same, and society tells us we need different things to fulfill a role. You know what I mean? That it's innately in our biology as women, we're femininity to clean stuff. We love cleaning. We love it. You know, so we love jewelry and shiny things. We just can't say no. We love being competitive with other women. Like all this bullshit that society tells us over and over and over again, so we fulfill a role. So we buy stuff. So we feel shitty about ourselves and spend money on diet products. So we stay at home and work by cleaning the house for free. Yeah, I'll do that for free. Fuck you. You want somebody to clean the house, you hire somebody. I'm not cleaning. No way. No way. You know what I mean? And my last part was that I believe that men and women have the same sexual desires, but society tells us we have headaches. All the time we have headaches. All the time. I said, we don't have headaches, we're whores, right? I believe this in my heart of hearts. And then I moved in with my boyfriend and I was like, I can't fucking keep up with you. I really can't. There's no way. I can't fuck as much as you. It's not in my, I need to tap out. You know what I mean? I need an ice pack. I'm like all for polygamy. I rethought polygamy. I was like, you know what? Multiple wives sounds like a great idea to me. Why don't we bring that hot neighbor over? She'll blow you. I'll read a book. That sounds fun to me. Then I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to submit that I think women are less sexual. So this is what I think it is. I think it's that men, when you need to do it, you gotta release your demon seed. There is like nothing. It's a demon seed and it needs to come out. And there is nothing that will sway you any other way. There is no wind strong enough to blow away that erection. Do you know what I mean? My boyfriend could come home from war. He could come home from war with like an appendage missing, still bleeding. I could be like, babe, I have horrible news. Your dad died. And he'd be like, oh, are we fucking or what? Whereas I could have just watched an intense episode of Battlestar Galactica and need 3 hours on my own. I'd be like, Starbuck is lost. I'm really upset about this. I just need to work it out for myself. I love Starbucks. Do you too? God, we're soulmates. I think that if you were like, hey guys, you have 365 days to do whatever you want. There's no repercussions. You don't have to pay any bills. Nothing. Whatever you want. I would guess that those 365 days would be spent sticking your dick in things. Maybe you would play a little fucking Xbox, and then so you could broski your friends, maybe get in a fight, and then go right back to jerking it. We would drown in cum. Seriously, I don't even know why I said that. That's gross, but that's what would happen. It would be anarchy. That is what anarchy is. 1 million dudes jerking off. There would be no society left. No roads built, no banks. You asked me what I wanted to do, I wouldn't be rubbing my labia on the love seat 24/7. Given time to do anything by myself, I would probably watch all of the Rocky movies back to back, skipping 5, going right to Balboa, over and over again. I'd probably volunteer at an animal shelter. There'd be other shit I want to do. Right, so as this is happening, there are no roads, no banks, nothing's happening. Women get so upset, we're like, look, we will fucking touch your dicks for you if you go out and do some shit. And guys are like, deal. And that is how we got evolution. I believe that any good set that where you talk about healthcare and the internet has to have a good ball joke. So this is my thoughts on balls, guys. I had no idea what an intricate part of my relationship they were going to play. I really didn't. I didn't know that I was dating both my boyfriend and his nuts. Like, they were separate entities. Because when you don't live with a guy, they act like gentlemen. Which is, you know, and then as soon as you move in with them, they're constantly cradling their nuts. Like, it's a little baby. He's adjusting his nuts, he's moving his nuts. I was worried. I was like, is there something wrong? No, I just need to shift them. I need to make sure they're still there. I'm just readjusting. They get sweaty. Really? Is this such a huge problem in society? You would have thought that someone at this point would have invented pants with some kind of fan in it. Or like a Gold Bond dispenser. I had no idea there was so much problem going on in your fucking pants. You know what I mean? Oh my God, like I will come home and his balls will be like up on the couch watching the game with them. And you have to be nice to them or they get all upset. You know what I mean? You're like, I love them. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like guys should, and guys do groom now, it's a thing, but I just feel like guys really need to take it to the next level with their balls. What? Manscaping. Yes, that is now a term, manscaping. I love that shit. It is hot. Just fucking do a little something nice with them. You know what I mean? Take your balls out on the town, dress them up. Maybe some little outfits. I personally would love a Frodo nut bag. Do you have a Frodo nut bag? I'm like, yeah, I want your ring, yeah! If women had balls, there would be ball accessories in every store. Right? You would go into fucking Dwayne Reed, there'd be a sack and sparkle right next to the cashier. There would be ball glitter everywhere. There'd be like multiple colors to match our purses. You know what I mean? We would like dust it on. We'd be like, look, my bag matches my bag. I'm going out. I just love the idea of being teabagged by glitter. I don't know, it's just me. Madonna, it's a Madonna party. Women have to, I had never, whatever the female of Manscaped is, I'm from like a really rural northern town in Maine. I had like never removed hair in my life. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't happen. You know, I grew up in a town where if I said to you, I'm gonna show you my beaver, I would show you a real beaver. Like, so I moved here, and this is a true story. I moved here, and I had never been to like a salon where they do like nails and waxing, never. And I live in Queens, and I wanted to like have a Sex and the City experience. So I went to a salon. In case you don't know, Queens is run entirely by, in the salons, Russians. My favorite came out. And I don't know what it is about being Russian and removing hair, but it's like a gift they have from God. Like God reached down and was like, you will wax vaginas. I don't know if they're getting us back for the Cold War. I have no idea what's happening. They're like, I'm sorry about Rocky IV. Stop it. And I didn't even know, I'm honest about this, I didn't even know what my choices were. So I just went in, I was so excited. I was like, oh, this is my first wax. I just want to do your most popular thing. And the lady was like, well, it's the Brazilian. And I had no idea what it was, no idea. But I just thought, oh, sounds fantastic. I have always wanted to go to Brazil. Is this going to involve a parade and a beach and naked people? No, there was none of those things. Those of you who don't know, in a Brazilian, they pour hot wax in your asshole. Yeah, and once it's there, you can't just walk it off. I was laying there, all of a sudden my legs were thrown back behind my head. I thought I was in college again. I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. The weirdest part is, if you haven't had a Russian waxer, they put the wax on, they pull it, then they slap you. And these ladies have triceps, like they are fucking slapping. And I think it's to sort of disorientate you and throw you off enough to be like, what the fuck am I doing to myself? This is a bad idea. I'm leaving. You know what I mean? They just slap you. She slapped me and I was like, ow! And then I was like, ow, yeah! Yeah! Wow! Helga, slap me again! I started showing up every week, like questioning my sexuality. I'm like, I don't know what it is about a woman slapping my vagina, but I will pay for that. I just want the slapping part. Can you also like tell me I did a great job in school and make up for all the things my mother did? Fantastic. But previous to that experience, I used to think that it was crazy when women would be like, I think a guy should pay for dinner. I was like, that's so rude. We vote now. Did you know that? Like, we should split that. We both ate, and then I had hot wax poured in my asshole. And I was like, no way, never paying for anything ever again. After a wax, I won't even pay at the subway. I'll go to the subway attendant and I'll be like, I just had my asshole waxed. You need to swipe me through. She made me cry for my mother. Swipe me through. I shouldn't have to pay for this shit. Look what society's done to me. Let me through. But guys, like, we should split it. You know what? I'll come back in 6 months with a butt bush and a monobrow. But until then, for every hair that I rip out of my bikini line, that is another $1 you better drop at Olive Garden. If you want unlimited pussy, I want unlimited breadsticks. That's how it's gonna go. Guys, thank